Hey y'all, it's Carmen Micheals. It is Monday, June the 23rd. Um, it's Monday. It's been a long weekend. Not a whole lot went on. A little drama. It's kind of why I wore my mama hair today, because I got something to say. I'm usually all upbeat and happy and got all this happiness going. I'm a little ticked off. So I just thought that there was something that I needed to say today. There is a word that I believe that the human race has completely forgot what it means. That word is respect. Oh, Lord have mercy, over the last week and the last weekend, I have never in my whole entire life seen so many people that did not know what the word respect means. Oh, poor old Aretha, she is saying R-E-S-P-E-C-T all her life. And people just won't listen. I mean, for real. We live in such a world that we have such little time. We have such little time on this earth. I mean, this is just basing it on a 60-year-old person. Now, if you live past 60 years, but if you only lived 60 years, which I'm not trying to say anybody should live only 60 years, I'm just basing this on 60 years. This just breaks it down for you, how much our time is so precious on this earth. In 60 years, you only live 720 months. If you live to be 60 years old, you would only live 720 months. You'd only live 21,900 days. You would only live 525,600 hours. And if you live to be 60 years old, you only have 31,536,000 minutes. Now, and you break that down, that's not that much time to be on Earth. So why can't we be nice to each other and be good to each other? I mean, for crying out loud. Really? Really? It's not that hard. Like each other. If you don't like somebody, don't be around them. It's a big world. If you don't like to be around me, don't be around me. If you don't like these videos, don't watch them. I don't care. I mean, it's a big world, and we've got to learn to love one another. There are so many people out there that use the thing, well, I live a godly life. Well, that right there is your mistake. You're not supposed to live a godly life. You're supposed to live like Christ. You're supposed to live a Christ-like life. That's how God wants us to live. It's like His Son. That's why He put Him here as an example of how we were supposed to act. And when Jesus was on this earth, He went around and He prayed for sick people. He didn't care if you had a disease that was going to kill Him, because He didn't care. He would pray for you. He would pray for dead people. He would pray for sick people. He prayed for prostitutes. He prayed for drunks. He prayed for orphans. He prayed for widows. He wanted children to be around Him. He did not care. He went out and was with the people. He didn't put Himself up in the synagogues and the high places and run around with a bunch of rich people. The man wore the rags that he had on his back and the sandals on his feet, and He ran around with the poor people. So we have got to start, as a human race, we have got to start being more respectful for each other. I have been out to eat a couple times this week. One time I went just to watch people react with the wait staff. Just irritates me. These poor people work for $2 and $3 an hour, and they bust their butts to try to wait on us and to remember all that. And they don't have just your table when they're waiting on you. They have other tables to wait on. But they seem to be able to get it right most of the time. But if you're not nice to them, it is hard for them to remember and be nice to you. If you're nice to them, they're going to say, you know what, that table's being real nice to me and they're being real good to me. So you know what, I'm going to make sure their drinks are refilled. If you're being nice to them, they're going to make sure that your table is taken care of. But if you're ugly to them, they're not going to want to come back. So remember to be nice to people. I mean, really, it's not that hard. Who knew that it was hard for some people to be nice? I try to be nice all the time. I really, really do. Now, I might get a little hateful sometimes, but I try to be nice the majority of the time. I try to help people. I work every day to try to help somebody. I even have my own organization called Project Gift 365, where I buy things at the Dollar Tree and the dollar stores for like $1, and I try to help people pay it forward. You got to pay things forward. If you want good things to happen to you, you have to pay it forward and make other people. You got to help other people, and it's not hard. I go to the Dollar Tree and buy things like soaps and shampoos and washcloths and socks. In the wintertime, you buy gloves. Just simple things that, I hate to say it, but food stamps won't buy. Food stamps won't buy soap. Food stamps won't buy shampoo. Food stamps won't buy toilet paper. Food stamps won't buy soap. Food stamps won't buy those things. And there are people in need in this country that need help. And if you've got an extra $1 a day to buy a sweet tea at McDonald's or Pal's, you've got an extra $1 to go to the dollar store, and you can go and for 5 days, each day that you go, one day you buy a bar of soap, or you can buy a pack of soap and it comes with 2. And the next day you can buy washcloths, they come in a pack of 2. So you can help 2 people in 2 days. The next day, buy a bottle of shampoo. The next day, buy a pair of socks. And next day, buy a pack of razors. The next day, or the next week start, you can buy a pack of toothbrushes. You can get like 4 or 5 toothbrushes for $1. Buy toothpaste. And you can start saving these things up. And what you do is you take a gallon Ziploc baggie or buy little gift bags, the Dollar Tree gift bags, and fill it up. Put a washcloth and a bar of soap and a thing of shampoo and a razor and toothbrush and toothpaste. And if you want to, buy a couple packs of crackers where you get like 8 packs of crackers. Throw a couple packs of crackers in there. Buy a puzzle book. Buy ink pens. Put that in there. And just, you have them. And then carry one in your car at all times. I've always got one in my car. And if I see somebody standing on the side of the road that says, need help, I will pull up and I will offer it to them. Not all of them will take it because some of them are scams, but I make the attempt. I also take these gift bags. I don't put like everything that I do for other things, but if I like find out like say my neighbor perhaps, say her mother-in-law was in ICU and they have rushed them off all of a sudden and they're sitting over there in ICU and she can't leave. Well, fix it up. Fix up a bag with a bottle of lotion and a puzzle book with an ink pen, a notebook, something they can take notes on. Put some snacks in it. Put a couple packs of crackers and maybe a piece of fruit or something like that. Little packs of pudding in it. Something they can snack on. Put a bar of soap and a washcloth in it so that they can kind of wash and while they're sitting there in the waiting room. But make up a care package for people that are sitting in waiting rooms for people in the hospital. I mean, there's so many things we can do to help people that we don't think about. And I mean, the biggest thing is we can smile at people. Share a smile. That is the one thing that God gave us, is your smile. You can take that smile and you can give that away and it don't cost you a dime. You can share it with as many people as you want to. And if you smile, they will usually smile back at you. And then they'll think, well, that was nice. And maybe they'll smile at somebody else. And maybe eventually we'll all be smiling instead of going around and, oh, don't touch me. We got to use respect for other people. I know this sounds kind of preachy, but it's been on my mind all weekend and it's been on my mind all day. And all these videos don't have to be crafting and creating. I figured this one might just be one where I cut up a little bit, but I'm not really cutting up. I guess this is called, for years I've always said I was going to do a talk show called Carmen Micheals' Cleaning Closets. I guess I'm cleaning a closet today, and I'm just getting all this out. It makes me feel better, and maybe it'll make somebody out there think. You know, I mean, there are people who are struggling. I personally right now, I'm in a financial struggle. I need a job. And because of our government the way it is and our economy, I'm having a hard time finding a job. So there are times that I struggle, but I still try to help someone daily or weekly. There's some way that I try. I try to be a nice person and help people. These videos, I'm doing these because this is my way of sharing myself with you and sharing things that are in my head with other people. Because I want other people to be able to do these ideas that I've got. So to me, sharing my talents with other people, that is to me paying it forward. And if I'm doing videos that you go, I really want to make that, but I'm not really sure what you did, send me an email on Facebook, or I will put my email address up, and you can send me emails, and I will send you the instructions, and I'll even take pictures and send you pictures of what I'm doing. But yeah, just be nice to people and try to follow rules. And rules are made for a reason. I try to follow the rules most of the time. No, not all the time I don't follow the rules, but I try most of the time to follow most of the rules for everything going on. I ain't never been in jail. Knock on wood. I've lived a pretty good life. But the rules that are out there are for a reason. And we've got to start being better people. I mean, really, shoot. You watch TV and you watch the news, and people stealing people's kids, people killing people. Why are we doing that? Over money? Over, I don't like you anymore. You're now friends with my girlfriend, and you're friends with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend said you said this, and my girlfriend said you said this, and kids sitting around plotting ways to blow up schools and shoot people in schools. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And y'all know I'm crazy, but I ain't that crazy. I ain't gonna be sitting up on no post office shooting nobody. That's just crazy. We've got to start respecting other people and love each other. Love each other. I try to love everybody. Now, I don't love everybody. There's some people out there that just, you can't like some people. I'm sorry. The good Lord made everybody, and He made us all different, and He made us all different for a reason. And we are not all supposed to get along, I'm sure, but we need to try. But if I don't like somebody, I just avoid them. I don't go around them. Just avoid them. If you don't like somebody, and it really irritates you what they say on Facebook, you know the best thing to do? Delete and block. Don't keep it in your feed. Don't keep it in your life. Clip it out. Cut it out of your life. Take your scissors of life and cut that crap loose, and only have the positive around you. Keep the positive around you and cut the negative away. Cut the negative away. That's like a rose bush. If you don't take a rose bush and clip all the dead, any bush, clip all the dead pieces off, eventually the whole thing will die. And it's all going to be gone. So if we don't start cutting the negative out, eventually we're going to just turn ourselves into what we see around us. So, I have rattled on long enough about this. So, love each other. Love me, because I know you love me. Everybody loves me. And if you don't, I don't care. I'll cut you out. I'll cut you off. No, really, I won't. Now, if I don't like you and you're going to say ugly things, I will delete and block you. I don't care. It's how life is. You don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But, enough of that. Love everybody. Love each other. Be positive. RESPECT. Respect each other. And craft and create and cut up. I mean, I'm Carmen Micheals, and I love everybody. And until next time, it's me, Carmen Micheals. Oh, follow me on the Twitter and the Facebook and the Tumblr, and subscribe to all this glamour. But until next time, I love you, and we will make it.